make sure this motherfucker turned up now. Alright. Hey, sweeties and swoons, it's your girl Candy, and you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. Yeah. So what's the business, babies? How y'all doing? Y'all know this light always be going on and off and shit. Anyway, so I'm coming to y'all. I have to do a webcam direct upload for this video because ain't no telling when this camera coming back, the main one. And my mama still ain't sent my stuff out, child. So I was like, let me go ahead and get y'all video. Let me sit on my, try to sit up so y'all can see a motherfucker. This damn webcam shit, honey. So I don't know how long webcam lets you do it on here. So let's pray I don't get cut off. Alright, since y'all know I'm old as fuck and I forget shit, I wrote shit down. I wrote it down. Alright, we're gonna start with the light stuff, the funny stuff. Then we're gonna get into the fuckery, okay? Let me move the mouse. Okay, alright. So the fun stuff, we're gonna start with, oh damn, I left the fucking book. Damn it. Y'all needed the visual. Fuck it, I ain't gonna run up there and get it. Okay. So first, let me start off with, let me see. Cute little pee-pee story. Okay. When, you know, Jacob will be 16 months on the 7th. Is today 17th? No, tomorrow's 17th. He'll be 16 months on the 17th. And my baby is 95% potty trained. The reason why I say 95% is because if we're at home, he'll run to the bathroom, yell pee, 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 and I put his ass on the toilet. But if we somewhere else, he like, fuck it, my toilet ain't here. I'm pissing in my diaper. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say 95%. But anyway, so I was watching The View or some shit, honey, and I was into what they were saying, and I saw in the corner of my eye, like my peripheral, I see Jacob running to the bathroom door, but I wasn't, you know, it wasn't connected. So then I watched, I was like, oh shit. Then I turned around. By the time I turned around, there's a mirror right before you go to my into the master bathroom. There's a mirror. Why he turned around? I guess he pissed. He turned around, looked at the mirror, looked at the mirror, looked down, looked back up, said, that little boy crazy as shit. I thought it was cute. It was funny. You probably had to be there. But what else? Oh, so I go to Deja's school to talk to her counselor, right? And, you know, just make sure, because, you know, Deja had been acting a donkey, you know, this past few months. So I was just going up there, you know, one of them mamas, you will see my face, honey. I will sit in a classroom by you, like, look at the motherfucking paper. Don't worry about the fuck they doing. Look at the paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm that type of mama. You can get your shit together. So I went up there just to make sure she was still on track, because she has, you know, gotten on track and doing what she got to do. And while we was walking, everybody was like, Deja, that's your mama? Deja, that's your mama? And I told y'all, me and Deja, is Deja taller than me? No, we probably about the same height right now. But she'll be taller than me by the end of the summer, child. But anyway, so everybody said, that's your mama, that's your mama, that's your mama. And she was like, yeah. So all of a sudden, you know, Deja, of course, she go to school. My mama was in Stomp the Yard and Four Color Girls and Meet the Browns. And she interviewed a lot of celebrities. And of course, you know, they like, you lying. Your mama don't do this. And so she took the CD to school and passed them out and shit. I'm like, you do know I sell them, right? I look at her backpack and pull out a shitload of CDs. You just giving shit away. I do, you know. But anyway, so when I get up there, of course, y'all know on the CD cover, I'm all done up in makeup, hair all big and curly, you know, getting my R&B diva on, you know. So they was like, that don't look like your mama. They was like, excuse me, my Deja's mama. I was like, yes. They was like, is your name Candace? I was like, yes. Are you in there? I was like, yes, baby. So I kept walking. Deja turned around, I told you. I was like, Jesus, bless their hearts, honey. And speaking of Deja, she just was honored at her school because she surpassed, honey, she exceeded the expectations of the CRCT test. That's what I'm talking about, smartness. Damn it, now she was acting like a donkey before. But see, you know, I know a lot of y'all don't believe in ass whoopings, but see, that's what an ass whooping does. You were fucking up and bringing me some shit I ain't never seen before. Whoop that ass, honey, whoop that ass, and now you above the grade level. Ass whoopings. I approve this message. Anyway, okay. So, like the books I was talking about, y'all went out first. I wonder if I got something inside. Hell no. But listen, so, oh wait. No, I'll tell y'all that last, because that was the breaking point. Okay. So, let me tell y'all what happened to my, let me tell y'all what happened to my camera, the professional one, not just the regular digital one. Okay, so I wake up, right? This was like right after I posted the last video. So I get up and all I do is take pictures of the kids all goddamn day, right? So it was early. Deja was at school. Hubby was gone. So I was like, come on, Jake, let's go outside, take some pictures, some action shots. So I get the camera. I'm taking pictures. I come inside to take the what's it called? The memory stick out to put it in the camera. I mean, in the laptop. So I put in the laptop, download the pictures. When I take the stick out, the little thing on the side that where you can lock it, where I can lock it, why that little thing fell out? I was like, oh shit, But I'm thinking, okay, that just means I can't lock the memory card, right? So I put the memory card back in the camera so I can take some more pictures. Then when I try to go pop it out, y'all know it's a spring thingy when you press the thing. I try to pop it out, shit don't pop. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. Please don't. Hold on, let me turn this light on, y'all. So, Baba, keep talking though. So, I go and it's stuck. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's stuck, it's stuck. So I get some tweezers and, pull it out. Okay? So then when I try to put it back in and turn on the camera, it was like write protect. That's what it says when your card is locked. So I was like, fuck, dumbass card. So I go to Best Buy, right? And I hate doing this on the upload. It stretches. You look all wide. I mean, damn, I did lose some weight. You're making me look like I got it back. Anyway, so I go to Best Buy, right? And don't you know these motherfuckers are shutting down? I'm like, what the fuck? Every time I see this Best Buy, I'm like, I'm gonna go in there. Never did. Then when I need to go in there, the shit is closed and damn there ain't shit in the store. I'm like, please let there be a fucking card in here, honey. So I go, and of course, the only cards they got left is like $50 and higher. I'm like, fuck, I was not trying to do all that. So anyway, I got a $50 card. Well, I walk in line, right? And I'm waiting for the guy. There's people in front of me. So then I get there and then I ask him, how many gigs do I need on, I guess what, the USB memories, the USB thing you put in your computer, put files on, you can take it with you, whatever the fuck that's called. Because I want to put all of Jacob's pictures on this file because all his pictures are in his computer, and if something happened to the computer like real bad where they couldn't be able to save the I guess hard drive shit, I'd be heartbroken because it ain't like when Deja was born back in the day. All her pictures was printed out, honey, with camera, either Polaroids or goddamn take it to the damn store, get printed. But all of his pictures are, digitally on the fucking camera. So I'd be so hurt. So he tells me how much, I go get it. So he tells me the amount. I think the amount was 65, $70, some shit like that. So I give him $100 bill, right? And this is old money, honey. So it was the little face. It wasn't the big face 100. So, and I've owned my own clothing store. So I understand you not wanting to get got. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't tripping when they put the shit up in the air to see the line. Okay, cool. Then he marked it with a marker. Okay, cool. I'm not tripping, right? But then I've been down to put my old memory card because I took it to make sure I got the right one. I put it in Jacob's diaper bag because, I had him in a stroller. And by the time I raise up, he just standing there like this, looking at the register screen. He ain't doing shit, y'all. He just staring at it. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Then I happen to look down at his hand. Why is he feeling the money? Feeling it all up and down. I'm like, are you fucking... See, now I'm pissed because now you sitting up here thinking I'm... You know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm lying. I wasn't pissed just yet. I was amused, okay? And I bust out laughing, right? I ain't saying nothing. I just bust out laughing. Why he still kept feeling the money? I said, listen, honey, I promise you, I don't have a money machine in my basement. I promise, I don't. He was like, well, it's hard to tell with the old hundreds. Bitch, don't get mad because I'm spending old money, honey. You understand? I ain't even made it to the new money yet, bitch. I'm just saying. Had to go there on it. Because my thing is, if you put it up to the light, you see the line. If you mark it and it's cool, don't sit there like I'm some fucking criminal, bitch. And you feeling my money all up and down, molesting my motherfucking money and shit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Benjamin don't appreciate that, honey. You rubbing all and caressing all in his crevices and shit. I mean, y'all, he stood there. It wasn't even like a playoff. Like, no, he stood there for I don't know how fucking long. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Then he finally rung it up and gave it to me and gave me money. I was like, thank you, honey. You have a great day. Pussy ass nigga. Anyway, so I go home. Okay? I go home. I open it up. First off, they got this motherfucker encased like, bitch, you will never steal me, whore. That's how they got it. They got so much fucking bulletproof plastic on that motherfucker. I was like, God damn, it's just a little chip. So anyway, I take it out. I put it in the camera. Shit stuck. You hear me? Shit stuck. So it wasn't. So anyway, so I try to turn it on, right? Still it says right protect. So basically what I'm thinking is when it got stuck in there, it jammed the little part where it reads, if it's locked or not. So I was like, fuck, man. So I go to a wolf camera. The dude fixes the spring, so now the card comes in and out, but that little part is still fucked up to where it's reading all cards as if it's locked. So he was like, yeah, you're probably gonna have to, if you can't find somebody who can see it, because he said, because I can't see what's stuck, but obviously something stuck to make it think the card is reading like that. He said, so you're gonna have to go and either send it off. He said, and that's probably gonna be like $200-300, or find somebody who's better than me and get it fixed. I was like, all right, well, thank you for fixing the spring, right? So I'm trying to get it fixed. I don't even want to tell hubby because I don't want to hear his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Ladies who are married, y'all understand. If they would break some shit, oh, it's all right. Let you break it. It's going to be a whole hoopla. I ain't got time for that, honey. So I was like, let me get this shit done without telling him. So I call up. I go on, what's that shit I see on TV? Angie's List and shit, and find somebody around here, right? So I go to him, and as I'm calling as I'm driving to him, right? And I'm telling him what kind of camera it is, and I was like, and it's stuck. So he was like, well, he said, really, you should just go buy you another camera because, excuse me, it's probably gonna cost more to fix it than it is. I said, honey, I'm not talking about no little digital ass funk ass camera, honey. What are you talking about? I said, I told you the name of it. Get it together, right? So I get in there, and he's working all these laptops and shit. And so I tell him, I was like, I'm the person who just called you or whatnot. And so he looked at the camera. He's like, oh, okay, this is a professional camera. I was like, yes. And I was like, do you have any experience working with these type of cameras? And he was like, yes, it's all basic circuit boards. He said, if I can fix all this, I can fix that. I said, I understand that. I said, but this camera costs more than all them laptops you got over there. I'm just saying. So, I just don't want it to be, right now it's just a little switch that's messed up. I don't want it to be messed up even more. He gonna say, well, the difference is, it's like, and y'all, my African sweeties, don't get mad at me. I ain't saying all of y'all, but the Africans over here in Atlanta, they're a little snippy, especially the men, a little snappy. They think they better than people. So I ain't talking about all y'all. So I don't want to get on those candy. I'm not putting all of y'all in the block. I'm saying the motherfuckers here. Anyway. So this little African dude, so they got this old holy thou shit here, the dudes anyway. And well, the difference between me is I'm not some guy on the street. We're a business. So if we break it, we can afford to pay for it. I said, okay, you just remember that. You know what I'm saying? So we leave out, me and Jacob. And he said, I'll call you in a week. I said, all right. So, I'm chilling, I'm dropping little shit like to hubby. I'm like, man, I seen something I want to get for the camera. Did you get a warranty on that camera? He was like, yeah, but leave it fucking alone. I was like, shit, I need the information. So I was like, oh, okay. So then, okay, week passes, right? So what the fuck is that? Oh, so a week passes, and he calls me. And he was like, okay, basically this what he said, y'all. Now remember, I told him what the fuck was wrong with it. Why he called me back a week later saying basically what's wrong is that there's something jammed on the inside of the camera that's making the camera read all the memory cards as it's locked. I'm like, well, that's what I told you a week ago. I don't understand. And I'm like, and I'm sitting there, I'm tripping because I'm like, I'm supposed to pay you for telling me what I told you a week ago? I don't understand. Right? And so he was like, well, you can pick up because you're probably going to have to send it to the manufacturer because they're not going to sell me a part to do it. I said, okay. So I'm getting ready to argue because, like I said, again, I'm not talking about all y'all, but the Africans here, honey, especially the Nigerians that we have here, oh, they'll try to argue the ass down, especially over some money, honey. They'll try to argue you can't, they want all their money, but if they come to your shop, they'll try to bargain your ass down like a motherfucker. I'm just saying. Here, not all y'all. Anyway. So I get there and I'm getting ready to argue because I'm like, I hope he don't think I'm about to pay him because he waited a week and told me what the fuck I told him. It ain't popping. So I'm ready to argue, right? So I go inside. And I let the kids with her because I knew I was gonna have to argue, and I didn't want to do that in front of them. So I go inside, honey. I hope this shit don't cut off on me with this YouTube upload, because that'd be some bullshit. I ain't gonna want to do this all over again. It's too much this going on. I'm getting a workout on telling this story, honey. But anyway, so I go inside and I'm ready. I'm ready to get my argue on. Then he got this big burly, big Bertha bitch sitting on the corner, right? So I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to argue and beat his big bitch up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be popping. But then I was like, she might not do that because they got two little kids in the corner. She on the computer. I walk in and she was like, hey. But she said with an attitude just like that. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to knock this big bitch in her motherfucking throat, bitch. I'm gonna have to squeeze this bitch's titty nipples and fuck her up. Because that's a big bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's a big bitch. You gotta fight dirty with big bitches. You little. I'm only 5'4". I'm gonna have to fuck this bitch up in private area and kick the bitch in the coochie, twist the nipples, and hit her in the throat. Honey, I gotta do what I gotta do. But anyway, so I come in there. And he was like, yeah. And he tells me the same thing again. What's wrong with it? And then he was like, oh, but the camera's dead right now, so it's not going to turn on. I was like, okay, which is understandable. He's had the camera for over a week, right? So I wasn't tripping, but I'm standing there because I'm waiting on him to ask for the money. He don't say shit. So I'm like, well, all right, well, thanks. And I leave, right? So I go home. I take the charger out of the camera and I put it, I take the battery out of the camera and put it on the charger. Hours go by. It's fully fucking charged, okay? I put it in the camera. I press motherfucking power, bitch. Remember, my shit came on. I could look through the pictures on the card. I could do all that shit. The only thing I couldn't do was take the picture because it thought the card was locked. But everything else worked. Why my motherfucking camera wouldn't turn on, bitch? Why my motherfucking camera wouldn't even light the fuck up? I pressed the button for it to turn on, and it go boop. It flashed just the little the little blue part on the power button, but nothing come on the screen, nothing. Then after a while, it didn't flash, ain't do shit. I'm like, oh hell no, that's why that bastard didn't ask for his money, because he knew he fucked up my camera. Pussy ass nigga should have said that in the first place, Mister. Oh, I'm not a man on the street. If we break it, we can pay for it. Really, bitch? Ooh, pussy ass nigga. So I'm pissed. I called back. He let the phone ring, but they was open. And he let it ring, and I let that motherfucker ring 50 minutes up. Bitch, you gonna pick up the phone, whore. So he picks up the phone. And I'm like, yes, this is the lady who just left. I said, what is wrong with my camera? Because it won't even cut on. What did you do? Oh, well, it was on when you left, ma'am. No, the fuck it was not. You're the one who told me it wouldn't cut on because it was dead. I'm pissed. Because, at first it was just a little thingy on the inside. And I ain't want to tell my husband that. Now the shit won't even cut on, bitch. You got me fucked up. So I'm like, no, you the one who told me it wasn't cut on because it was dead. Oh, well, you can just bring it back in. Why the fuck would I bring my shit back to you? Really? Really? I hung up on his motherfucking ass, right? So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to have to tell my husband because now I'm going to have him go up there and straighten this old pussy ass nigga out. Right? So I tell him, I'm like, look, I don't want to hear no shit. Okay, I was like, I got this, but I need you to go up there because dude is tripping. And when I told him, he was like, is that it? I was like, ooh, yeah. He was like, man, I got a warranty on the shit. Just send it in. I was like, ooh. I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? So I was like, but he broke it. He should pay for it. We should go up there. He was like, just send the shit in. Just fuck him and send it in. I was like, but I was mad because the boy broke my shit. So I was like, man, all right. And then it was time at this time of day. It was time for me to go pick up Deja from school. So Jacob and hubby stay home. I went to go pick up Deja from school. And just to see what he was saying, I called him back, right? And I called him back. I was like, yes. I was like, this is Candace. So I was like, the lady who brought you the camera. I said, listen, I spoke to my lawyer, and he told me I could do one or two things, which is come to you, and like you said, if you break it, you can pay for it, or we'll just go through the other route. He was like, and I said it just that calm too, just because I knew I was bullshitting, especially since I knew we was about to get it fixed. I just want to see what he was gonna say. So he was like, what do you mean? I told you to bring it back up here. I was like, why are you yelling? I said, I'm the one with the broke camera. Remember, I should be upset. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you. And I said, I'm not asking you to go back and forth. And then he was like, whatever, do what you got to do. And I busted out laughing. I said, well, as long as you know, I said, I'm just telling you. What? I said, listen. I said, I don't understand why you mad. I'm the one with the broke camera. I said, but listen, I'm recording this conversation because that's what my lawyer asked me to do. So you are being recorded. I don't care. You got that. I mean, he going off, y'all. Y'all know Africa. If y'all ever been around an African, especially Nigerian, they be going off, honey. And I'm laughing on the inside because I'm like, you fucked up my shit. I'm gonna fuck with you. I was like, all right, well, you be getting ready to hear from my lawyer. I said, and we've done some things. I have had some people around your shop, so we do know where you live at. I said, so you'll probably be expecting, something coming to you in the mail. And he hung up on me. But I was like, fuck you, bitch, you raggedy motherfucker. That's the thing. See, well, not even just African, black folks, period. I always want to make some fucking money. If you don't know how to fucking do the shit, say, I don't know how to do it, ma'am, and I don't want to mess it up even worse than what it is. And let it be. Motherfuckers just don't want to see money walk out the door. But if you don't know how to do the shit, just say you don't know how to fucking do it. Period. Okay? Goodness gracious. So, okay, let me see. Best Buy, camera guy, camera repair guy, the camera. Oh, okay. So I get home, right? Wait, okay. This I kind of told it out of sequence. This is before hubby found out about the camera. Okay, I get home. I think this is after I called the dude and told him he fucked up my camera. Okay, so I get home. I get my mail. I open up my mail. Why do I get something from the I motherfucking RS telling me I owe $300 from 2008? I'm like, what the fuck? Bitch, this is damn near 2013. I've been filing like a motherfucker. Ain't shit been taken out of my stuff. In 2008, first off, I didn't even have a job in 2008. Because I think, when did I close my store? When did I open my store? 2000, did I have it in 9? No. Yeah. And this wasn't business. This wasn't business tax. This was just individual. So I'm like, I know y'all bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? So I call my mama like, man, this is some bullshit. Well, I ain't say bullshit. I know I was talking about my own cuss with her. But I'm like, man, this is some bull. They talking about I owe $300 from 2008. Yet I've been filing taxes normal as I don't know what, and they ain't took out nothing. She was like, yeah, call them tomorrow. So I call them tomorrow, right? I mean, what? I call them tomorrow. I called them the next day, and I'm like, listen, I need to know what's going on. I said, individual tax. I didn't even have a job in 2008. You know what I'm saying? I said, so I need to figure out what's going on. So they linked me to the person who, I guess looks over where I'm at or whatever. And he was like, yeah, it says here you owe it. I said, I don't understand how I owe that. And if I do, why haven't y'all taken it out of my taxes all these years? And I said, not only that, the paper says, we have tried to contact you repeatedly. Bitch, I ain't never got a fucking letter. Not one. And I put that on everything I love. $300, I would have just paid the shit. What the fuck is $300 compared to y'all the IRS trying to fuck me up? Bitch, I'd pay y'all that a motherfucking sap. But never got a note. Ever. Not one. Yet this paper said, we've been trying to get to you repeatedly. Bitch, you ain't trying to get to me no kind of way. So I told him, I said, I haven't got one letter. One. And y'all talking about y'all gonna put me on something if I don't pay. And I'm like, this is crazy. So I need to know what's going on. Damn, shoulder hurts. So he was like, well, before you get a letter like that, we usually send out about 3. He said, but it's only our obligation to send them out. If you ain't get them, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, I said, so basically, for lack of better words, I'm pretty much asked out. He was like, well, yeah. I'm like, nigga, you need a new job. That is not how you supposed to respond to that motherfucking question. Jesus. I'm going to laugh at it now, but he going to say, I said, so let me ask you this. If I owe $300 since 2008, why haven't y'all taken it out my taxes? I said, it's almost 2013. I mean, really. So he said, hold on. So he goes and he looks up in the computer. He said, well, last year, we took $12. And then this year, we took 14. So you might not even noticed it. I'm like, I said, you know what? You have a good day, sir. And I hung up on his ass. Are you serious? $12 one year and 14 another? Like, since when does the IRS take their time snatching their motherfucking money back? Are you serious? So I got to send their ass a check. And I was like, and I didn't say, because you know when shit go wrong and you be like, Lord, what else can happen? And some shit pop up. But I didn't say it. I was like, I ain't going to say it. I ain't going to say it. I'm just going to take me a muscle relaxer and I'm going to lay it down, honey. Then the last straw. Okay, the last straw. I guess the mail that I got was from the day before because I didn't check the day before. So Deja, when she was cleaning up the kitchen, take the trash out, she got the mail that came that day, and she brings in this box, right? And so on the box, this is Publishers Clearinghouse, and I'm like, what the fuck is this, right? So I open it up, and I open it up, y'all, and I remember I was looking through this Publishers Clearinghouse thing that they sent me, and they had like 20. How many letters in the damn alphabet? 26, yeah. 26 books, and each book, you know, an A book, a C book, a D book, all that shit. And you know, each book has shit in it with that letter. So I was like, damn, 26 books for 19 bucks. I was like, I'm getting it, right? Why do I open up this box? Do you hear me? Why do I open up this box, bitch? And the motherfucking books are literally this big. This motherfucking big. Like, to the exact, this big. That's how. Why? Yeah, I started crying. That was just like the last straw. I'm like, I done been through the fucking camera, the fucking IRS, and then you gonna send me these little funky ass books, bitch? What the fuck am I gonna do with this little ass book? What is Jacob gonna do with it? It's literally the size of that baby's hand. So I'm sitting up here like, I'm talking to Chanel. I'm like, bitch, I have just gone through the most today. Do you understand me, honey? I have not. I can't fucking take it. I was just like, I just was crying like, you know, I was just like, it was just like the last straw, honey. So then I was like, bitch, I'm sending these motherfuckers back. I thought they was like at least, you know, a regular size hardback book. These little motherfucking books, and then they ain't even like a story. The book goes like this. Like if it's a C book or a B book or whatever, the B book was like, look at the balloons. There's a bike. You know, bullshit like that. It wasn't even a story. I was like, man. So she was like, bitch, you better send them back. Because then they tacked on some extra shit, so it ended up being $30. I was like, bitch, I'm sending this back. Because it's not what I wanted. It's not what I thought it was. What it was. Why I turn around? Why Jacob got this little ass book? I guess it looked like a fucking hors d'oeuvre shit. It was so little. Why he biting the shit out the book, slobbered and dripped all into the damn pages, and they just, I can't send that shit back, so I gotta pay $30 for these old little ass funk ass books, honey. I just was crying. It was just, yeah, it just wasn't my day. It just wasn't my day, honey. It just wasn't. Before I forget this shit, let me shout these people out. Before I forget, shout out to Lala. It's her 21st birthday today. Happy birthday, honey. Shout out to Rico in the class of 2012 at Howard. They graduated last Saturday. So shout out to y'all. Love being smart. Smart and so sexy. Who else? And shout out to Bronte Boyd from Facebook. Shout out to you, sweetie. And yeah, y'all, let me think if there's anything else that happened. Oh, let me tell y'all about the dog, and then I'm out of here, honey. Let me tell you about the motherfucking dog, bitch. Okay, now some of y'all who, you know, some of you animal lovers, you might want to turn it off right now, because you might get a little pissed and say some stupid shit, and then I'm gonna say some stupid shit back to you. Then you're gonna get mad because I'm just gonna laugh at you because you're gonna be, you know, internet fucking gangster, and you probably gonna be pressing on the buttons hard than a motherfucker typing me back and catching arthritis and carpal tunnel and shit when I'm over here not giving a fuck. So if you are like this super huge animal lover and oh my god, you might want to just end now and I'll do it for you. I'm out. Peace. Okay, y'all gone. All right. So let me tell you what happened, honey. So like I said, this was the night after all this shit happened. So that night I had took a muscle relaxer so I can get me some fucking sleep. I had just gone through too much. So I go to sleep and it was about 7 in the morning. And, you know, the dogs are up barking like shit. And not just the regular bark they do. I mean, they barking like there's a motherfucker in my backyard, right? And I'm like, fuck this. I'm tired. I'm just now getting something because y'all I actually got me some, I guess it was all the crying and the muscle relaxer, but I actually got me some fucking sleep that night. And I'm like, fuck that. Y'all ain't waking up Jacob. I'm not ready to get my ass up for the day yet. So I get up because they barking like, I mean, crazy barking. And I get up and I look out my window and there's this big ass gray pit bull. Oh my god. Huge, bitch. Huge. And they barking at him. And he's like, I mean, he's literally below my window. Like, literally. So I get my BB gun. And I just popped once. Pop. Now, I know it hurt. I know it hurt because he was up close. He was just below my window. And I popped him with a BB gun. This bitch turns around like, bitch, I beg your pardon? And that nigga was so scary. Now, I don't know if it was because I was half asleep or because I was, you know, on a motherfucking muscle relaxer, but I think that bitch's eyes was yellow, bitch. And he looked at me with, oh, nigga, that nigga looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger from back in the day. I mean, they fight that dog. I need to call the people, find who his people are, because they fight that motherfucker. That motherfucker strong as shit. Nigga, muscles was popping out his neck and shit. He turned around and just looked at me. He didn't bark. He didn't flinch. Nothing. And he just looked at me. And with these yellow eyes. I don't know. They was yellow. I might have been high off the muscle relaxer, but they was yellow. And he scared me. I'm up all the way up. He all the way down. But I said, I'm sorry. Didn't mean nothing. Nigga, I broke. I raised the window back. My shit comes down at the top and at the bottom. So it was down. I raised that motherfucker back up and got back in my bed. That was a scare. That bastard turned around like, bitch. I was like, I did not. It was somebody else. It was a scary bastard, honey. But anyway, so y'all, yeah, that was been my festivities, honey. And I'm sorry for the bootleg ass fucking video. This shit is, ouch, my knee. I'm old, y'all. I can't be sitting on my leg that long. But you know, YouTube. I hope it up. I've never tried a long ass video direct upload. So hopefully this should work, honey. Ooh, honey. Come on, wait. Y'all know it goes backwards on this motherfucker. Comb my shit. Y'all got wet. It ain't all fluffy. No, wait a minute. Damn camera got me fucking up. Everything's on the other side. Anyway, so hopefully y'all get my shit back for at least the digital camera soon, so I can do a Sweet Solutions, because y'all, I'm not doing a Sweet Solutions like this. I can't. People's like, do it. I can't. Remember, I have to read the fucking shit off the computer, so I can't do it on here. So hopefully I'll get my stuff soon. Matter of fact, I'll just look for a new charger tomorrow. I can't go to Best Buy. Shit. Go somewhere and find another charger, see if they got it, so I can start doing some videos. Because I was on the ball here for a minute, y'all. I was on the ball. Oh, and shout out to Shalissa. It was her birthday the other day. Happy birthday, let's sis. I told her if I knew how to do a remix video, I'd do one for her. So, alright, y'all. I'm up at this bitch. As always, thanks for watching, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a motherfucking friend, baby, to subscribe and follow your girl on Twitter. And make sure you friend me on on the Facebook. And thank you so much for everybody who voted for Jacob. Yesterday he went from I just uploaded the video yesterday, but not the video, his pick yesterday, but he went from number 6,003 to number 1. He's number 1 now. So I love y'all. Thank you so much. And remember, you can vote every day because this is the first round. And so you can vote every day till the 20th, I think. And then they pick the top 20, and then they start another process or whatever, and then do them. I think then they pick the winner or whatever, like to be on the cover. So thank you so much. I'm gonna put that link at the bottom too. But y'all let me know if a little white boy with blue eyes show up. See, they on that bullshit. Jacob shot up so quick. Now they're using one of Jacob's links, and you press this little white boy with blue eyes. That ain't no damn Jacob, honey. I'm just saying. All right, babies. I'm out. Peace. Oh, this video is 32 minutes and 49 seconds, so I hope they upload this shit. All right, bye.